Hi, I'm Spencer Smith with the mobile engineering team at Storied. Today, I wanted to talk about what we've been working on in the mobile app and how we're helping you do family history and to share that with others. So first off, on the go family history, there's so much you can do in just such a short amount of time. Um, and sharing is caring. We're making the mobile app very easy to share and interact with your family and other loved ones about the findings you have, the findings they have, and piecing that together into something great. So to start off with, you need to get a tree into the mobile app. And to make this easy, you can just import your tree straight from Family Search. Uh, Very simple to come in, choose to do that, authenticate with Family Search, name your tree, and then you can see that your tree is going to come into the mobile app. You're going to have your pictures and names and dates and all the things that you'd want to have. From there, I want to make a story about my grandmother. I got this great content that was on Family Search, and I just want to make a story to share with everybody. So I find my great grandmother's diploma and a picture of her when she graduated in 1940. Also, in the 1940 census, I can see her in there, and that's cool. Kind of picture and other details in here as well that I'd like to share with my family. So I make a story, add a title, add the location, and add the date. And then I start writing the story, and I talked to my mom a little bit about this before, and I know that she was valedictorian of her class. There were only four people in this small town in Texas, but she was only 15 years old, and the high school was only 3 years long. So I'm going to add some of these details in here that have been collected that would be great to get in here. Also, looking at the census, you can see that Mildred's dad, William, was a farmer. He worked 58 hours a week. He had completed the sixth grade. You see, Mildred's mom was 44. Mildred had two 7-year-old twin brothers. She had five brothers, and she was the only girl. So a lot of cool things to put in this story for people to see. So then I want to add these images in. So I can grab images from a lot of different places. Any of your files on your phone, Google Drive, you can connect to that and just start grabbing your photos or other documents you want to bring over. In this case, I already have them inside of storage, so I'll select those images that I wanted to share with the family and add them in. And then I'll tag people that are in the story so that they're linked up to your tree and easy to find later, especially when you start looking at people. You can see all their stories and pictures associated with a certain person. And then sharing is caring. I want to make sure that people get to read about this and connect more with their great grandmother or grandmother, whoever happens to see it. In this case, my great grandmother, my grandmother, I never met her. She died when she was 40. My mom was 13. So there's a lot I don't know about her, and it's great to find out more about her. So I send this out, and everybody in my group that I've set up gets a notification saying that a new story is in this group on Story, and they go check it out. So they go look at it, and my sister Dara, she shows her daughter Millie. Millie says, "Well, I'm glad I didn't get her exact name." But Dara also mentions that Trinity, where Mildred graduated high school, is only 2 hours away, 2.5 hours away from where they live right now in Texas. Brian shows Anna. Anna has five brothers as well. And so she relates to that. And she also talks about how she's a smart one in the family too, jokingly. Because her great grandmother, Mildred, was really smart too. She graduated just 15, went to University of Texas. And so Anna's able to connect as well. And so my mom sees it. So she talks about her mom as well and how she was super smart. And any more details that anybody else wants to know, they can just ask right here in the comments as well. So we keep the conversation going. And from there, anybody that comes in can look and see other details of her story or anybody else's stories that are already in there and all their images and whatnot. So just in a few minutes on the go, I was able to take some pictures, get some stories of things that I knew about, write them down, and share that out with my family, some of my nieces and nephews, and brothers and sisters and parents. Those are there, and everyone's connected with their ancestor. And so as also now this is all ready for a storybook. So the story can be put into the storybook, and then as you can see in the picture here, there's a QR code that once people are looking at this, they can scan that with their camera and be taken to a website and go be a part of the conversation still and go discover more. So these apps are free. Go get them on Google Play Store and the Apple App Store, and just search for Storied Family History in those, and you'll be taken right to them. Thanks, everyone.